interrupt your regularly scheduled program to bring you out-of-pocket moments from Star Wars Holiday Special.
Stir, whip, stir. Come on, faster all together now. Cooking can be fun.
I love to make a Wookiee happy.
Come on, Mala, let's see a little smile. Come on. There, that's better.
Stir, whip, stir. Wah! Having fun.
I use one of these all the time.
Really?
Well, not all the time, but some of the time. I'll insert this proton pack. Now then, Itchy, I thought you might like this. It's one of those, well, it's kind of hard to explain. It's a, wow.
Step 3. We also have to beat. So, it's beat, stir, whip.
Not so fast. What does an old friend get? Well? That's more like it.
But where's Han?
That's him hanging upside down.
I just came in here for a drink, and I found a lot more.
Mallow, you come in the kitchen to help me.
Starting to have a fine aroma. Ah!
A day that takes us through the dark.
What happened?
Hello! Today we will be ranking Christmas specials in Marvel, Star Wars, and DC. We have 8 total movies, shows, episodes of TV just in general. There are obviously so many like Christmas specials in television shows. Impossible for me to pick every single one of them because a lot of them I haven't seen, and so I'm just gonna be doing like the main stuff, any Christmas specials, any movies set during Christmas, any shows set during Christmas, or one specific episode of What If, the Happy Hogan Christmas episode. We'll be ranking those today. So let's get into it with number 8, which is the 1978 Star Wars Holiday Special, because of course it is. I find enjoyment just because it is like classic. It is the original Christmas special. There was, at the time, this was one of like 2 Star Wars projects just ever. Like, there was 2 years where all of Star Wars, like 50% of Star Wars was the holiday special. And so, yeah, we gotta give it its flowers. It also introduced Boba Fett, so there's that. Next is the Lego. Number 7 is the Lego Star Wars Holiday Special. I would say this is better in that while I don't find the characters as enjoyable, they're still not too bad. I think it's a lot funnier. Honestly, I will say there are several bits in the regular holiday special that aren't quite funny, but I think the problem is they go on for too long that they become not as funny later on. And that's the thing with the Lego Star Wars Holiday Special, is they keep them short, which I appreciate. So that is why I am saying the Lego Star Wars Holiday Special is a notch above. But overall, I would say the holiday specials are usually not nearly as good when it comes to Star Wars. But they're not too bad. They're fun to put on. But yeah. Number 6 is Iron Man 3. Technically the first holiday special, kind of the MCU. I enjoy Iron Man 3. I think it's a fun movie. I know that there are some parts that aren't great. Mandarin Twist, really, I don't think it's too bad now, but obviously, now that we have the real Mandarin, it's not too bad. I think they've done a good job over the years to sort of correct that. I like the PTSD aspect of Tony's character in this movie. I think that added some depth to his character. He's already a great character, but, this just adds another layer to the fact that, like other characters, which we will get to, and how for some reason, Christmas specials just really emphasize the humanity of the characters, of just these, characters who are, they're just people in the Avengers that are just, fighting these wars. So, I don't think Iron Man 3 is all that bad, but I think that a lot of these other stuff is probably a bit better, just in an overall aspect. So number 5 is Shazam. The movie Shazam 2019. I also really liked Shazam. When I first saw it, I thought it was very fun. I think it's funny. It's got some dark moments, but also some really funny moments. And I think Shazam is just overall a very fun character. I thought the cast did really good, and this is a good movie. It's fun. It's got some action. It's got some heart, family. Just overall, it is a fun movie. So that's number 5. All right. Number 4 is What If Season 2, Episode 3, titled "What If Happy Hogan Saved Christmas." It is a die-hard rip-off of an episode, but it's fun. I enjoy it. It came out on Christmas Eve, I believe, 2 years ago, and I thought it was a very fun episode. I thought Happy Hogan was really fun. Darcy Lewis was good. Just overall, it just had a fun vibe, and I think them bringing back Justin Hammer was a good call. I think he was a great villain for that episode, and I thought he did a really good job. And yeah, also the Avengers appeared in it. A little cameo from the Avengers. That was exciting. Number 3 in the top 3 is 1992's Batman Returns. I forgot this was a Christmas movie. It's not really a Christmas movie. I think in the same vein, there's movies like Shazam. Christmas is not a part of it, but it is set in Christmas time, so I thought I would include it. Similarly, Batman Returns, it's not really like a Christmas movie per se, but it's set in Christmas time, so I thought I would include it on this list. I mean, it's Batman Returns. It's one of the classic Batman movies. The interesting thing about Batman Returns is kind of, I always consider it to be, really beloved, and I think it is. But in the same vein, it's also, there's some dark moments, and I know that going into it, there was meant to be a sequel, and then also a Catwoman spinoff. Neither of those happened, and they went for a sort of soft reboot in that regard. And yeah, this movie, I think, especially kind of messed up the legacy of Tim Burton as a Batman director, just because, and to no fault of his own. But that's not really what we're talking about today. It's fun. It's Batman. I think there's some dark moments, of course. Penguin biting a guy's nose off, I think it was, or just biting his nose. I don't really remember exactly what it was. But I thought that was a pretty dark moment and an unexpected moment. And I didn't see that coming. And I think Penguin was a good villain. Danny DeVito did a great job. Catwoman was great. Just overall, the whole cast was really good. So I think they all did a really good job with this. I also really like Michael Keaton's Batman. He's probably one of my favorite Batman. So yeah. Now we're heading into the top 2. Starting off, number 2 is the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. I will say this just up front. I think it's great. I think James Gunn was like perfect. It was to direct this. I think he nailed it. I think overall, this and the number one spot for me could be interchangeable. I think the holiday aspect is so fun. Them giving Drax and Mantis the spotlight is great because they're so funny together, and this really gives them the chance to just like shine in their own sort of story. And it's also important, you know, the reveal that Mantis was Star-Lord's sister, like that, it's important. Kevin Bacon was fun. That was a lot of fun. That was a good part of it. And there's no villain of this story. It's just 45, I think, maybe 50 minutes of just pure holiday cheer and silly holiday antics. So, yeah. That's why I think this movie is this special, the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. I also think it's meant to be sort of derivative of the Star Wars Holiday Special, which makes sense. But I think it's better. If that isn't obvious. So yeah. And the number one spot for me, because I love it and I watch it every year, is the Hawkeye series. This may surprise you. And will I say it's a perfect show? No. There's obviously some flaws. The villains are not 100% incredible or anything, but Kingpin, even though I don't think this is certainly not his best appearance, I think Vincent D'Onofrio knocks it out of the park, as always, as Kingpin. I think he is an incredible villain. He's so good. And just the entire cast is just, it's so fun. Like, they're all so fun together. It introduced Kate Bishop, who in my opinion is probably the best, if not one of the best, sort of young Avengers introduced in the Multiverse Saga. I think her and probably Miss Marvel are probably the best. Beyond this, similar to what I said about Iron Man 3, this show, I think it does a really good job at delving into Hawkeye as a character and how he is just a guy with like a stick and a arrow. Like, it's not, he's just a guy out there, and I like how they emphasized that as like a core part of his character, in that was the reason why Kate looked up to him, that he was just a guy. He's just a guy who's like, who goes out there and fights aliens and stuff, you know? And I think Jeremy Renner was great in the show. I'm glad he got a chance to shine as the character. And I mean, the relationships, Kate and Clint, Kate and Yelena. Yelena was so fun in this. Another standout of Phase 4 was Yelena. But the relationships between those characters, I thought Echo was actually pretty good in this show. I thought she was a good villain for the time that she was a villain, and she was okay at the end. They were definitely setting up a spin-off of her being more of an anti-hero or more of a good guy. But yeah, so that's really all I got for Hawkeye. I love it. I rewatch it just about every year. It's so fun. And yeah, that's all I got. I love Hawkeye. And I love all this stuff. Like, I don't think that any of these are necessarily, like, something that I wouldn't rewatch. I think I would rewatch any single one of these around the holiday season. That's all I got for the Christmas time, Christmas specials, holiday special rankings. So let's get back to the holiday special and the holiday cheer. Bye-bye.